Assalamualaikum and hi to all lecturers. My name is Shahrul Daniel bin Sahid and I am the Chief Operator Officer for our company, Success Construction Sendirian Berhad. I will be presenting for the task 1A, that is the formation and registration of company. Our company has been registered under Suruhanjaya Syarikat Malaysia SSM, Unit Pendaftaran Kontraktor dan Juru Perunding UPKJ, Construction Industry Development Board CIDB, Sijil Perolehan Kerja Kerajaan SPKK, Kumpulan Wang Simpanan Pekerja KWSP, Minister of Finance MOF, Lembaga Hasil Dalam Negeri LHDN, Pertubuhan Keselamatan Sosial Perkeso or SOKSO, and our company also has the rental agreement.
I am Azia Asmira, and I will talk about Task 1B, preparation of company profile. Success Construction Sendirian Berhad was established in 2017 in Malaysia, which provides the best service for construction management. The company has successfully met customer demand in the private and public sectors of industry since its inception. Success Construction was registered as a Bumiputera company that specializes in construction and engineering works. The aim is to involve more construction work and increase the number of people who are related to the construction field to join the related activity. Success Construction Group has been built and developed by a team who are experienced and also have their own specialty, which will ensure that all activities and occupations involved by this company are carried out smoothly and successfully. Success Construction Sendirian Berhad is located strategically at the first floor, Jalan Batu Kawah, Kuching, Sarawak. This is the best area where people can easily finance, where the area has large population. We are committed to achieve our set goal, which is to be excellent on any project we have and serve the best and satisfactory service to our customer. As been shown, this is the Success Construction Sendirian Berhad office, and it located at Jalan Batu Kawah. This is the mission and vision of Success Construction Sendirian Berhad company, and this is the corporate information. And the next one I will show you the board of directors. Success Construction being led by Nurhana Amira Muhammad Fitrillah as a Chief Executive Officer, Intan Syafizati binti Abdul Rahman as a Director, Shahrul Daniel bin Sahid as a Chief Operator Officer, and being followed by the Director. The first one, the Project Director, which is Azia Asmira binti Samsuni, Muhammad Hanif bin Zinal as a Finance Director, Nurul Hafizah binti Haji Sulaiman as Administrative Director, and lastly, Nur Atika binti Japlun as a Contract Director. This is the shareholders in Construction Sendirian Berhad company. This is the corporate structure, and this is the company organization chart. This is the main staff of the Success Construction Sendirian Berhad that includes the board of directors. And Success Construction Sendirian Berhad also have some of the supporting staff. The major financial sources of the Success Construction is from the board of directors, and the credit facility from the financial institution. The first one is from Bank Islam, second one is from Maybank, and the third one is the M-Bank. This is the credit facility from the main supplier that includes of Jubin BMS, Paragon Concrete, Kasuma Engineering, Cementec, Nero Ceramic Group, LEM Stainless Steel and Steel, Mr. T Hardware Kuching, KKB Steel Pipes, CMS Concrete Products, Tony Tachuan Enterprise, Sun Glass and Aluminium Company, Toolbox Hardware, SK Hardware Kuching Sendirian Berhad, Grand City Aluminium Sendirian Berhad, and last, Everlock Enterprise. This is the list of construction assets. Okay, this one is excavator, dump truck, tower crane, road roller, concrete mixer, crane, forklift, bulldozer, skid steer loader, front and back haul loader. This is the tools and equipments that successful construction have. This is the license and registration. This is the ongoing projects and completed projects.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurhana Amir binti Muhammad Fitrila, and I am the CEO of Success Construction Sendirian Berhad. I am going to present task 2A, which is tender document. Firstly, the tender info. This is the front page of the tender document, which is for cadangan membina dan menyiapkan sebuah pusat convention tamadun Islam di atas lot 3442 Samarahan Land District, Jalan Entingan, Kampus Kota Samarahan, UITM Sarawak. Next is the notice of Tarikh Tutup Tender, which is on 19 May 2022 before 12 p.m. This is the form of tender document that have been signed by our director, which is Intan Shafalzati. The letter of acceptance also signed by our director, which is Intan Shafalzati. The period of contract is 12 months and the contract sum is 4,776,833.64. For the summary of tender, firstly, the building work sum that consists general excavation, concreter, roofer, carpenter, jointer and ironmongery, steel and iron work, plaster and pavier, plumber, painter, and external work that have been aided and generate the total sum of 3,458,279.22. The total for general sum is 4,776,833.64. Next is the certificate of license of our company, which is we registered under grade 5.
Assalamualaikum and hi again to all lecturers. My name is Shahrul Daniel bin Sahid and I am the Chief Operator Officer for our company, Success Construction Sendirian Berhad. I also will presenting for the task 2B, that is preliminary estimate and build up rate. We have calculated the estimation for the preliminaries like signage, guardhouse, canteen, site office for the contractor, site office for the consultant, fence and hoarding, wash pit, meeting room, workers accommodation, toilet, and store. Next, as you can see, this is the site layout for the project. Cadangan membina dan menyiapkan sebuah pusat convention tamadun Islam di atas lot 3442 Samarahan Land District, Jalan Entingan, Kampus Kota Samarahan, UITM Sarawak. This is the resources for our price and quotation. All the price and quotation is from Syarikat Ribu Jaya, Tai Sun Hang Sendirian Berhad, CW Hardware Company, Nayah Enterprise Sendirian Berhad, Kaisu Realty Sendirian Berhad, and Paragon Concrete Sendirian Berhad. All the price are based on the latest and current price. That is all my presentation on the task 2B. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nurul Hafizah. I will be covering the performance bond and insurance for task 3A. Just as we come into the construction phase of the project, as possession of the site is in our hands, our company prepares a set of contract documents to protect the parties that are involved. For the performance bond, the bank is a guarantee to the client and will provide financial aid of 5% from the contract sum, which would be referred from the tender document previously presented. This contract is involved when the performance, in this case our company, fails to comply with the completion of the project. Our client, UITM, will be able to claim the contract as a remedy. A set amount of cash is allocated for this insurance. Contractor all-risk insurance is created to cover the damages that could happen at the construction site. This includes machineries, natural disasters, materials, or parties surrounding the construction site that is not involved within the project. This insurance only covers for the duration of the first part of the construction phase, as that duration happens to include more heavy construction than the latter half of the period. For events of parties outside of the project are involved directly in accidents or of injuries or damages, public liability insurance is claimed to aid the situation. Anything that's affected outside of the construction site, like properties or lives in a negative way from the activities carried out from the site, will be under this insurance. The citizens injured by heavy objects when transporting materials or other structures being damaged from the misuse or mishandling of the site machineries are just some of the examples. Workmen compensation insurance is put in place for our employees' benefits. They are able to claim this insurance when injuries or illness from work occurs and will be insured with medical treatment cost or wages, if not both. It serves as a way for workers to have a sense of stability when they are not in their usual condition to be working. Of course, it is included with certain conditions for it to be able to properly be claimed. Social Security Organization, also known as Perqueso, is a service that all our workers are registered through. It is similar to the workmen's compensation insurance, but lasts as long as the employees are working. In the simplest terms, it is a security measure to ensure that the pension of the employees are met when they are retired, as they reach a certain age or has reached the end of their contract period. They are also able to claim medical care costs through this to ensure that they are able to provide for their family even after they have already retired. This document is usually paired with the ICs of the workers to further validate their position to claim.
Hi and Assalamualaikum to all my lecturers and my fellow teammates. My name is Muhammad Hanif bin Zinal and I am the Finance Director. So I will be presenting the project planning, which is task 3B. This is the project planning cover page that includes all of our teammates' names, including me, which is contributing in finishing this task. This is the site layout detail drawings. As you can see, the details in the drawings has been added, and there's a legend that has been added to indicate the temporary buildings or any other facilities in the site layout. As for the arrow network diagram, it is mainly focusing on determining the optimal sequence of the events in activities. It also shows and indicates the durations in every activities and the total durations of all the activities for the completion of the project. Next is the CPM. This CPM table consists of preliminaries, provisional works, and building works in it. All of the works are divided in tasks and many activities that concludes to 590 days in duration total. Let's move on to the cash flow. As shown in the table, the preliminary work cost 382,339.67 cents. Meanwhile, the provisional works cost 15,000 in total, and the building works is 3,487,605.70 cents. So, the total summary of the all three of the list should be in 4,776,000 and 833.64 cents. As for the physical S-curve, according to the chart, the cumulative monthly weightage was from 0.56% to 100%. Meanwhile, the proposed monthly weightage was from 0.56% to 18.71%, but then dropped to 10.95% by the end of the month. Next is the financial S-curve. Again, the chart is showing the information that we needed, which is the monthly value started from 26,747 and 44 cents to reaching 893,885 and 9 cents as the highest value, but then lower to 521,996 and 16 cents by the end of the month. Meanwhile, for the cumulative value, it was from 26,747 and 44 cents to 4,776,833 and 75 cents as it increased gradually throughout the month. According to the labor schedule, the laborers are structured and organized properly for their working days, such as they are supposed to be working from Monday to Saturday only, which means they weren't supposed to be working on holiday, and I believe they are also not working in public holiday too. And the number of the laborers and workers are divided and placed accordingly for each different days and works. Next is the material schedule. This is one of the tables from the material schedule. It shows that the materials are used every day in their working days only, except Sunday, because Sunday is the days they're not supposed to be working. And the next one again is the plant and machinery schedule. By referring to one of the tables in plant and machinery schedule, the machineries was used every day in the working days, but it is also some of them were used according to what works were in progress. Last but not least, this is the complete method statement for the proposed project. This is one of the example of the complete method statement. It consists manpower or machineries, quantity, output, and duration. All of these elements are needed in allocating the total duration that the works needs to be done.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Intan Syafizati binti Abdurrahman, and I am going to present task 4A, which is project management. Number 1 is site organization chart. For site organization chart, we have project manager, site quantity surveyor, assistant site quantity surveyor, land surveyor, site engineer, site supervisor, and assistant site supervisor. Number 2 is job description. From the previous site organization chart, we have at position, and this is the job description of each personnel. Number 3 is site safety implementation plan. This is the site layout. As you can see, we have the arrow from the entrance, and you can see the signage, fencing and hoarding, the guardhouse in front there, and then the canteen for the workers, storage, toilet, wash pit, and water tank. This is layout for workers' accommodation and the site office outside of UiTM near the Taman Desa Ilmu, since we can't place the workers' accommodation inside of UiTM where the main site is. This is where we put all of the safety signage at our site. We have 10 of safety signage at our site. First is to show the location of first aid. The second one is prohibit people that are related to the construction site to enter the site. The third one is to use the fluorescent safety vest in the area. The fourth one is to show the entrance to the construction site. The fifth is to show the exit from the construction site. And the sixth is to show the area is under construction. Seventh is precaution on the heavy equipment that working. Number 8 is safety helmet must be worn before entering the area. 9 is safety shoe need to be worn before entering the construction site. And the last one is smoking is not allowed at the construction site. This is one of our implementation plan report. Number 4 is Safety and Health Policy Manual. This is NIOSH certificate. And then we have one of example of our policy report. And lastly, we have 26 of checklist form for Safety and Health Policy Manual. Number 5 is daily work report. This is example of our daily work report only for one day, which have the work instruction on it. Number 6 is monthly progress claim. This is the cover letter for our monthly progress claim. Number 7 is extension of time. These are the reasons for the application of EOT, which are natural disaster and shortage of construction materials. And these are the supporting documents from the newspaper on the internet. This is the CPM. As you can see, the one that highlighted with red color are the activities that has been delayed, which are brickwork, plastering work, and painting work, due to the unexpected incidents for 90 days. This is our cash flow for the EOT. And then physical S-curve. And lastly, financial S-curve. And last task for 4A is G-form and certificate. This is F-form, Borang F. This is G-forms. We have 21 of them, starting from G-form 1 until G-form 21. And lastly is certificate for Borang F.
Assalamualaikum and a very good day to Sir Nur Saidi bin Mahat and all the panels. My name is Nur Atika Binti Jablon and I am the Contract Director in Success Construction Sendirian Berhad. Now I will present Task 4B, which is about Monthly Progress Report. The first thing that I am going to explain briefly is the Master Work Program. Work Program is an important tool for contractors in ensuring efficient and effective project performance. So basically, this is how the Master Work Program for our project looks like. Here we can clearly see the actual progress and how much work has already been done throughout the 12 months. We can see that preliminary works is 100% finished and building works is halfway through, which is 54% finished. This means the overall project has already finished 61% by the 12th month. Next one is cash flow. We can see the actual cash flow of work that has been done throughout the 12 months. The cash flow stopped until the red dotted line because the actual progress stopped there. Hence, there is no data after the dotted red line. For the S-curve, we can see from both financial and physical S-curve that the actual progress is a bit delayed than the proposed one. Hence, resource allocation or other related methods should be done in order for the project to finish in time. The diagram shows the summary of progress claim for the first 12 months, where the red arrow shows the amount of claim every month, while the green arrow shows the amount of paid claim. As for variation order, it needs to come with a submission letter and a list of the variation order. For this project, there are 5 variation order in total, which are changes of door, addition of tiles, changes of windows, changes of files, and changes of finishes. Next is quality assurance and control report, where we have 6 inspections in total. We have weekly site inspection, cube test inspection, inspection before concreting, reinforcement inspection, brick inspection, and structural inspection. For safety and health report, there are 6 safety activities that has been done, which are safety off-site, first aid kit, safety measures, worksite safety, anti-pollution measures, and site fire prevention and firefighting facilities. There is also accident report on site, which includes minor injury, possible danger exposure, burn, exposed chemicals, and more. These are the 2 examples of weather report during the project, where the diagram on the left side is when it was sunny all day, and the diagram on the right side is when it was mostly raining and cloudy during the day, so some related works were postponed due to the weather. Last but not least, these are some of the photographs taken during the progress. There's concreting work for ground slab, bricklaying, and plastering the external wall. These 3 photographs was taken on March, April, and May 2023.